In Nanaimo, there are fears that the hike could do real harm to the city's economy. The harbour city, like other island communities, depends on BC ferries for business and tourism travel and for locals getting to and from. Some worry that Vancouver Island simply is being priced out of the market. CTV's Jet Bazzi reports.
They're waiting for the next ferry. It will cost them a good chunk of change to get on. And in April, the same ferry will cost them even more.
Really don't have much choice, I guess.
Well, customers will notice a rate increase on April 1st of next year, and that's when the 4.1% increase will take effect.
The rate hike doesn't sit well with these travelers.
Very, very disappointing. It'll mean less trips for us.
It's gouging is pretty much what it's all about.
More money out of my pocket's always a bad thing.
Ridership has fallen over the years, and with the new increase, Nanaimo's mayor is worried about what it means for his city.
You know, we're really concerned that the prices for the BC Ferry this time are almost as high as they could possibly be. And yet the dilemma is that we're still looking at a loss for BC Ferries.
Nanaimo relies on the ferries. They used to bring in boatloads of tourist dollars. Now, the Nanaimo Economic Development Corporation is wondering if those ships have sailed.
BC Ferries, again, is a very important part of our local economy, but when you have fare increases of 4.1% and you've got economic growth around 2% and inflation around 2%, that's not sustainable over the long term. And so, again, we need to have a look at what service levels are and how we run the BC Ferry service.
The local tourism industry is looking for a lifeline. Many say ferry traffic is their bread and butter.
So will it impact our industry? To a degree, but that's to be expected over a period of 3 years.
The city saw the increase coming.
4% is not small, but an increase, I think, needs to be done or service will be cut.
It's been talked about before, closing down Duke Point and running the ferries out of Departure Bay. It could save BC Ferries millions in operations, but the mayor doesn't want to see semi-trucks rumbling through downtown.
And for Stewart Avenue residents and businesses along there, to have that happen on a permanent basis, I think would cause chaos. So we're really anxious that they maintain the two terminals at this time.
The city hopes it can step up its tourism strategy so the visitors continue to flow into the harbor city. Now it's up to Nanaimo to convince them it's worth the ferry fare to get here. Jet Bazzi, CTV News, Nanaimo.